Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer and welcome back to Skyrim. Now this time around I did not load the high resolution texture packs or whatever it was called. There was 3 of them. They came with the DLC for the game, but I think they just improved graphics. I don't know. I'm not good with that kind of thing, but I did that earlier, and when I was playing my other character it seemed to run a bit smoother, so hopefully it will run smoother. What it is the recording takes a lot of work from my CPU. I think that's what it was. It's got a little thing, but it's off screen. It takes a lot of the CPU, and the game takes a lot, and they kind of end up slowing things down. Okay, this is still taking forever. Oh man. There we go. I left off outside of Skyhaven Temple. That was what it was called, right? It was Skyhaven Temple. Yeah, Skyhaven Temple. That's what I thought. And I heard a dragon out here. I have no idea where. Now I'm supposed to talk to the Greybeards and find out what shout was used to kill or to stop Alduin, so I'll go and do that. Now there is an exploit you can use to level up your sneak ability quite quickly with the Greybeards, but I'll show it, but I won't oh yeah, that's right. I'm carrying too much. Lydia can carry anything.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
Ah, yes, you can. Good. Oh. Well, let's see what that looks like. Ah, you're supposed to wear the... whatever. Anyway. What we're here to do is come in here and talk to the Greybeards. Well, talk to Armgear, not the Greybeards, because the others don't talk. They can't, apparently.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
Blades helped me find out about it.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The Blades just want to defeat Alduin, don't you?
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
So you won't help me?
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So can you teach me this shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
I thought you knew all of the words of power.
But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you.
What's so bad about Dragonrend?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
Sorry, I just thought that was funny. The other guy just pushes him out of the way to sit down there. If the shout is last, how can I defeat
Only
Alduin?
Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who is Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Okay. Why haven't I met Paarthurnax yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Okay. One moment, please. No, that's not what I wanted to open. There we go. Okay. Let me just look at these books real quick first. And I know these books have a lot of lore in them, a lot of backstory to some of the game and stuff, but I just, like I've mentioned, I don't have the time, and my voice is not able to handle reading all of them. not be able to do it. Even if it didn't take that long, I could never do this. I could never read all these books. So I'll just check up here because there might be more books or some stuff that I can take. They keep some of the weirdest things here. I don't need lavender. I can get lavender just about anywhere. Oh, that was a bit delayed. Or did it wait for him to get to the spot out there? That's probably what it was. Yeah, my frame rate's a little better than it was last night, but it's still not good. Yeah, I must have just waited for him to get over here before it did that. Oh. The birds are already here. Sky. Spring.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies.
Summer.
This is your final
Okay.
gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Okay.
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Okay. Now, the reason you need that shout is because if you don't use it, you just take damage from that when you try to go through. So, shouts. Whoa. That made my screen shake quite a bit. I don't know how often I have to use it. That is a nice sight. That is a very beautiful sight. Thank you. Goat. Goat. Don't go. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. So why did my screen shake? I told it not to go in here. I told it not to. It didn't listen. Oh, that was delayed. Where's the... You know what? Screw it. Yeah, I'll mine this real quick. Just because I don't run into these as much as iron and some of the other things. Whoops. Looks like I am supposed to aim it into there further. Maybe not. Shouldn't be too much farther, I don't think. I'll leave the goat alone. Well, apparently somebody didn't make the journey. But the only people who would be coming up here, I would think, would be Dragonborn, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they? Maybe maybe a Master of the Voice. I don't know. Kind of makes you think, who is that died on their way up here? Because just a normal person wouldn't be going up this far on the mountain. Okay, we're almost there. This is the last little stretch here. There's another goat. Don't know how these goats got up here. Hey, it worked. Last little bit here. Here we are. Throat of the world. This is Paarthurnax. He's a dragon.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Paarthurnax.
A little close there, buddy.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
A little close there, buddy. I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
Can you just back up a little bit, please? I need to learn the Dragon Rend shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first.
Okay.
Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
Okay. Do I have the fire breath? got part of it.
I have spoken. The Rotmular waits.
Oh, what? What's Rotmulag?
Understand fire as the Dove do.
Oh, so you gave me the second word in the shout. Cool. So use it on him.
Show me what you can do. Greet me not as Argonian, but as Dova.
Are you sure about that? Oh, jeez.
Yes, Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
You're creeping me out, man. Stop staring at me.
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me the Dragon Rend shout?
I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
Okay, now Tinvak, I believe, is conversation. But not like a conversation people have. It's basically shouting back and forth between the dragons. How did you know I came for Dragon Rend?
Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me.
I believe Croesus was
Your kind,
like sorrow or something like that.
created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
That's none of your business. I need to stop Alduin, or I like this world. I don't want it to end. I need to stop Alduin.
Yes, Alduin, Zembach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn.
Hey,
But why? Why must you stop Alduin?
prophecy says that only the Dragonborn can stop him.
True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Dez, of fate?
No. I don't believe in destiny, but I will stop Alduin.
And so perhaps your destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say? Des Motmahus, even to the dove who ride the currents of time, destiny is elusive. Alduin believes that he will prevail, with good reason. Rachmul. And he is no fool, ni me. Rinnik Gutnol, far from it. He began as the wisest and most far-seeing of us all. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world?
No, dragons like mountains, right? I never thought about it, or you said you were going to answer my question. No, dragons like mountains, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Vaucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
Using the dragon wrench shield, right?
Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
True.
The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin. But this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad.
English,
It
please.
was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
So yeah, the ancient Nords crippled him with Dragon Rend and then just sent him forward into the future. An Elder Scroll, what's that?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwatlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Sulier.
Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Then why didn't you do something? How does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break.
Okay.
You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Okay. Do you know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Esbern or Arngir might have some idea.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Okay.
Dremyolok, greetings.
You're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thu'um since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Fus.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
So now my Fus Roda will be more powerful. What does the Dragonrend shout actually do?
I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thu'um created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran, incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove. Sum Ark Mora.
Now, active effects. Force without effort. You stagger 25% less and force stagger 25% more. Okay, I don't know if... Is that for just for the Fus Roda shout, or is that just in general? Now, I want to go up here because there's a secret up here that I was not aware of until recently. Apparently, if you climb all the way up here, come on now, somewhere up here, here we go. We've got Malachite ore, and there's also up here notched pickaxe. Raises the wielder's smithing abilities and does 5 shock damage to enemies on hit. Now, it's believed that that's a reference to Minecraft, a pickaxe notched, but there's other theories too. I can't think of what the others were right now, but yeah. I had no idea that existed until just recently. Now, this next quest that I just got, I haven't gone any farther than this. I never found the Elder Scroll on my other characters. So this going anywhere farther in the main story is all new to me now. So I've never experienced it before. Please. Okay. Okay. I believe that's everything. Okay, so this is literally the highest point in all of Skyrim. I want to say it was the highest point in all of Tamriel, but I can't guarantee that. And something I want to point out, I've been meaning to, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. These dragons in this game technically are not dragons. Dragons have 4 legs plus wings. These have 2 legs and their wings. They're wyverns or wyverns or however it's pronounced. They're not actually dragons. Hey, look at what it is. Let's see here. Quick save. Let's see if I can go down here this way without having to take the whole path all the way back down. Okay, this might not go well. This may not end well for me. Maybe it will. I've never been up on top of this place before. There's just a lonely plant up here. Oh, I guess it's not lonely. There's another one there. Somebody's practicing their thum out here. Oh, jeez. I have to do this. Aw, I was expecting to go, like, catapulting down, not just hit and then slide. Okay. now. See, when I played before, I knew where to go to find the Elder Scroll, but I never found it. I got to the point where I was told where to go, but I never found it. I got too distracted with other stuff and I never finished it. Wait a second, is this where that frost troll is? I think so. Maybe not. Is there any reason to go over here? I've never really explored anything on this mountain before. Can I get down there to that point? No. I went too far now. I wanted to get over to there. I want to see if I can see Riften from here, because I'm pretty sure this is the side that Riften's on, isn't it? Oh no, I'm looking over there towards Whiterun. Oh well. Oh, that didn't take long. It's much easier going down the mountain than going up the mountain. That was that fox making that noise? No, I never did go over here to discover this thing. Oh. Ritual stone. Yep, he's dead. These things aren't as tough as they used to be. So what's this cave over here? I don't remember what this was. Looks like it's got trolls. I really do want to get that Pelagius, or Pelagius, whatever, that quest done. Number 1, then I can get rid of that hip bone. Number 2, I can get a cool weapon from it. Oh, I guess cool is sort of a, I can't think of the right word. Not relative, but I don't know. Pretty sure I'd read that book before. Is that all this was? I am disappointed. Anyway. My frame rate's still not good, but it's better than it was in the last episode. That's cool to look over and see that in the distance. And I see a mud crab down here. I don't know how I didn't take any damage at all there. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, I forgot to show the little exploit thing for sneak with the Greybeards. Oh well. Hello, where did you come from? I don't have time to do that quest in this episode, do I? No. There we go. They can't be too selective. All I did was kill an old lady and they wanted me to join them.
Word is Elinwen's furious.
Yeah, I don't have enough time to do this quest in this episode, do I? I mean, it doesn't take that long, but it would take longer than I have. I think the quest was called The Mind of Madness or something like that.
Oh, hello.
I need
Oh,
to
I'd
get
get in
into
trouble for
Plague
that.
soon.
It's not allowed. Besides, it's scary
Falk
in there.
asked me to check out.
Well, I suppose in that case it's okay to let you in. But only briefly. Be careful and come right back. Don't mess anything up while you're here.
we'll get another Daedric artifact from here. Out of this quest. What I'd like to know is why, if this place has supposedly been locked up for a very long time, there's still fresh fruit and vegetables and stuff. You know what, I think I'm gonna just go for it. I'm just gonna do it. It won't take long.
Ah! Marty! Kelly, my dear. Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sport. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, ho, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph! Well then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
Now this is Sheogarth, the Daedric Prince of Madness.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two.
I'm here to deliver a message.
Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know! A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Ah, those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message?
I know that voice. I can't place it, but I know that voice. I was asked to retrieve you from your vacation.
Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim. The Toymaker's son, huh? What? The ghost of King Lysandas? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley! The talking grapefruit from Passwall! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter! Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with here.
You're a madman.
Jolly good guess. But only half right. I'm a mad god. The mad god, actually. It's a family title. Gets passed down from me to myself every few thousand years. Now you can call me Anne-Marie. But only if you're partial to being flayed alive and having an angry immortal skip rope with your entrails. If not, then call me Sheogarth, Daedric, Prince of Madness.
Sorry.
Charmed.
So does that mean you'll leave or not?
Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right, I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that.
Okay, what's the catch?
Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure. Or you could use the Wabbajack! Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
Now I can't even open my inventory, but I need to do 3 different things.
Good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone.
So, yeah. I've got none of my stuff.
Oh.
This is probably one of my favorite quests just because of how ridiculous it is.
The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wabbajack to defeat the enemy, for they do the same.
Ow.
The creature doesn't appear to be faring any better than before. Methinks your aim is off.
Nope. Wrong one. Okay. Try this one. Or that one, I guess. There we go.
Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out. With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out. Certainly. And we're that much closer to home.
So, yeah. This quest is just weird, and you get the Wabbajack as a reward, and I absolutely love this weapon.
Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he
Pumpernickel.
makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self.
Anger and confidence.
The self-loathing enhances Pelagius's anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance.
I can tell you, never should have come here. Here we go.
So then we get self-doubt and
That one must have hurt.
what? Oh, just 2 self-doubt.
Regret this. You're as good as dead. Someone there?
You seem to be having a small problem. Or perhaps it's a big problem. Maybe shrunk the whole thing down a little first.
Like the bite of a flea. Bathe in your blood.
Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself. And continue hating everyone else.
So we got that one done, and now there's one more.
You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
That doesn't do it. I'm supposed to use the Wabbajack, so use that and we get a wolf. Use the Wabbajack on the wolf and we end up with a goat. Use it on him again. We get a bandit chief. Use it on the bandit chief. We get a child. We get little Pelagius. We use it on him again. We get a Hagraven. Use it on the Hagraven. We get Sultry Maiden. Once again on him. Flame Atronach. Use it on that. We get a Bonfire. And I believe this is the last one. Use it on him.
Is someone there?
We get a Dragon Priest. Who then becomes a
Now
chest.
that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
And you can't search the chest. What happens if I lose this on it again?
Things won't be the same without her.
What the? What? Come again? Apparently the Sultry Maiden has a male's voice. That's a bit disturbing. But anyway,
Do you mind? I'm busy doing the
I've done
fish
it. I've
stick.
fixed
It's a very-
Pelagius's mind.
Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face. But no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. I have been known to change my mind. So, go. Really? Pelagius Septim the Third, once the mad emperor of
Now I
Tamriel.
have to wait.
How so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Ah, where did I leave my luggage?
There's the guy who sent me in here.
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, a little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ha ta-ta!
Any second now. Please. There we go. But yeah, the Wabbajack is a very unusual weapon. Though coming from him, I suppose it would be. Give me my stuff back, please. Yeah, the Wabbajack. A blast from Wabbajack with an unpredictable effect. It's really unpredictable. You have no idea what it's going to do when you use it. Now, was there a book down here? I want to say there was a skill book. Yes, there was. Apparently, I've already had that one. Okay. Now, I no longer need that hip bone, so next time I'm at home, I can drop it off. I would kind of like to show what the Wabbajack can do, some of the things, but I don't really have time in this episode. So I'll head back out here, and that's where I'll end this one. We will get to see what it does in the next episode. It's not very helpful sometimes, let's just say that. It can actually heal your enemy sometimes. It's pretty weird, but I like it. So, that's it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.